Did Shedeur Sanders sabotage NFL draft stock by making this decision? Without an agent guiding him through the pre-draft process, Shedeur may have undermined his chances. Shedeur Sanders was once touted as a potential first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. Instead, the former Colorado quarterback fell to the fifth round, a steep and surprising slide for a player with his pedigree. While many have speculated about the reasons behind his draft day drop, one overlooked factor now appears to stand out. Sanders went through the entire process without hiring an agent. That decision to forgo traditional representation may have had far-reaching consequences, particularly in a process where perception often matters as much as performance. In opting to navigate the high-stakes pre-draft period on his own, albeit with the support of his father, NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, Shedeur may have left himself vulnerable to missteps and misconceptions he couldn't control or counter. Without an agent, criticism found its way in. While Deion Sanders has spoken out to defend his son's image, calling the pre-draft criticism foolish stuff, the reality is that teams are meticulous during the evaluation process, especially when it comes to quarterbacks. Lacking an agent meant Shedeur had no experienced intermediary to help him prepare for interviews, manage expectations, or push back against damaging rumors. There was some foolish stuff that went on, but you know what? That gave them something that they needed. Deion said on Say What Needs to Be Said, a podcast hosted by former NFL cornerback Asante Samuel. That edge that Tom Brady had, that you have. It gave them that edge that I have. Folks said we weren't going to be nothing. You're not going to catch Shedeur in no foolery, no mess. You're not going to do that whatsoever. So when you sit up there and say something like he went in a meeting unprepared, like, dude, Shedeur Sanders? But while Deion's defense is passionate, it also highlights the central issue. He's Shedeur's father, not his professional advocate. An agent's job is to anticipate what teams are looking for, position their client accordingly, and, most importantly, control the narrative. Without one, Sanders became an easier target for anonymous critiques and draft day speculation. Unlike top pick Cam Ward, who also didn't use an agent but had a clearer evaluation, Sanders came into the draft with more question marks. He needed to win over teams with intangibles: leadership, poise, preparation. Without the right preparation, those elements may have faltered in high-pressure interviews, compounding concerns. Now with the Cleveland Browns, Sanders will get his shot to prove the doubters wrong. Whether he can climb the depth chart and claim a future starting role remains to be seen. What's clear is that the pre-draft process didn't work in his favor, and it's hard to ignore the connection between that and his decision to navigate it alone. For Sanders, the path forward is simple. Let his play do the talking, but his draft experience offers a lesson to future prospects. Talent may get you noticed, but guidance can get you picked. In the swirling world of college football and NFL draft projections, every move is scrutinized. One decision can skyrocket a player's draft stock or torpedo it into uncertain waters. When Shedeur Sanders, the star quarterback of the Colorado Buffaloes and son of NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders, announced he would not declare for the 2025 NFL Draft and instead return for another college season, eyebrows were raised across the football world. Was this the move of a calculated genius or a self-inflicted draft sabotage? Let's take a journey into the eye of the storm. The decision heard around the nation coming off a season that was equal parts electric and exhausting. Shedeur Sanders had plenty of momentum. His stats were solid: over 3,200 passing yards, 27 touchdowns, and a completion rate north of 70%. While Colorado's win-loss record wasn't flashy, Shedeur was undeniably the heartbeat of the team. His poise, precision, and ability to extend plays drew comparisons to top-tier quarterbacks. Draft analysts had him slotted anywhere from late first round to early second, a respectable projection considering the quarterback-heavy class. But then came the decision. With a calm smile and his trademark confidence, Shedeur declared, "I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm coming back."